what I would like to happen, like Mr. Todd is saying, I would like this case to be reopened. You know, if the media and the general public, public could join with me, and we could ask the government or whoever responsible for this case to be reopened so that justice could be served, because it's not fair for Miss Branche and her family, and even for her son, who is probably about 9 years now, maybe, or 8, I don't know. It's not fair for them. Justice must be served, not only for her, but for me. I was taken away from my family for 5 years.
That was Matthew Munroe, the 52-year-old taxi driver who was charged for the brutal 2017 murder of schoolteacher Kescia Branche. Last week, hours after his trial commenced for the murder committed on the 22-year-old teacher, Munroe was freed when the prosecution could not locate key witnesses in the case. As he maintained his innocence during a press conference on Monday, Munroe posited that investigators should reopen the case and get justice for Branche's family and him. Asked if he had plans to sue the state for his 5-year imprisonment and alleged abuse, the man only said he was talking about it with his legal team. Meanwhile, Munroe's attorney, Dexter Todd, emphasized that there was much circumstantial evidence against the defendant. Even with the key witnesses, Todd believes that Munroe would not have been found guilty. And so he echoed Munroe's sentiments, stating that the legal team is keen on influencing investigators to reopen the case.
When someone is prosecuted, then that person is prosecuted because rightfully so there is some form of credible evidence which is before the person. So I believe a lot of the energy is towards assisting, partnering with the state to better this system, because we believe that we have to take a stand. And too many persons are placed before the court with absolutely no evidence. So we just can't allow this one to go.
Branche, who was a teacher at the Richard Ishmael Secondary School, died at the Georgetown Public Hospital on November 7, 2017. She was found unconscious at the corner of Louisa Row and Princess Street, Georgetown on November 5, 2017. An autopsy on the young woman found that she died as a result of blunt trauma to the head and hemorrhage. The injuries were consistent with her either jumping or being pushed from a moving vehicle. Reporting for the newsroom, I am Bishani Raghuir.